ma'am.
Okay, so good afternoon, everyone. In the last class, we had discussed about different types of salts, right? Different
ma'am.
types of salts. I think it's washing soda and baking soda, isn't it? Yes. Delvin,
Yes, ma'am.
Delvin, can you tell me the chemical formula of baking soda?
NaHCO3.
Very good. NaHCO3. That is baking soda. What's its chemical name, Anush? What's the chemical name of this baking soda? NaHCO3. Anuj? Yes. NaHCO3. From the symbols, you can able to tell the chemical name. Na. Na stands for? Anuj, unmute. Unmute. Sean, can you tell me? Yeah.
Sodium hydrocarbonate.
Yeah, sodium hydrocarbonate or sodium hydrogen carbonate, and or otherwise known as sodium bicarbonate. Okay, NaHCO3. It is known as baking soda. Okay, then what about the uses of this baking soda, Raya?
It is used in making cakes, breads, etc.
Yeah, used in baking powder. Then only that use? Used in soda, acid, fire extinguishers. Then one more. Yeah, that used as antacid. Okay, antacid. So these three are the main important uses of sodium hydrogen carbonate or baking soda. Then what about the chemical formula of washing soda? Noble, can you tell me? Washing soda.
Sodium carbonate.
Very good. Na2CO3, sodium carbonate. So while writing the chemical formula Na2CO3, 10H2O. Okay, that is Na2CO3, 10H2O. Then what about the uses of this washing soda, Sania?
It is used as sodium carbonate produces washing soda recrystallization.
Yeah, used in? What about the uses?
Used in cleaning the clothes.
Yeah,
I'm used in the cleaning the clothes.
cleaning the clothes. Then now also in your mind it is washing powder, right, Fisan?
No, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Yeah, it's used as a cleansing agent. Then what about other uses? Isha, can you tell me one use?
Used in glass, soap,
Yeah,
and paper industry.
yes. That it is used in soap, then paper, glass industries. Then any other use? Eva, can you tell me one?
It is used in removing permanent
Yeah,
hardness.
permanent hardness of water. Then one more use, it is used for the manufacture of sodium compound known as borax. Okay. Now the questioning section is over. So all of you please switch on your videos. Yes. Shania, Devasena, Alna, Rose, Delvin, Alicia, Bastin, Kshetra, Dominic, Maria, Salvin. All of you please switch on your videos. Then we are moving to the last topic of this chapter. Are the crystals of salts really dry? Okay. Are the crystals of salts really dry? There's a question for you. So to answer this question, we are going to discuss one activity. Okay. That is activity 2.15. Take your textbook, children. Activity 2.15. Rohan, take your textbook, page number
Yes, ma'am.
32.
activity 2.15.
2.15. Yes. Rohan, can you read this activity?
Yes, ma'am. Activity 2.15.
15. Yeah. Yes.
Heat a few crystal
Crystals.
salt of copper sulfur in a dry
Hmm.
boiled tube.
Yeah. The first step is heat a few crystals of copper sulfate in a dry boiling tube. We are going to heat few crystals of copper sulfate in a dry boiling tube. Can you tell me what's the color of this copper sulfate crystals?
White.
No. I have shown that color. Do you remember? Copper sulfate. Copper sulfate.
Mellow.
Which one?
brownish.
No.
Ma'am, yellow.
No.
Red.
Blue.
Yeah, it's blue. Melita, that's right. It's blue.
Blue.
Okay. So you have to remember the copper sulfate crystals, they are in blue color. Okay. So we are going to heat this copper sulfate crystals. Just wait. First step, heat the crystals of copper sulfate in a dry boiling tube. And just in a bracket, you can just mention the color of copper sulfate, it is blue. Okay. Okay, Rohan, then you can read the next step.
Do you notice the water drops in the
Before that,
boiling
one
tube?
more. What is the color?
What is the color of the copper
Sulfate.
sulfate after heating?
Yes. Can you guess what will be the color of copper sulfate crystals after this boiling or heating? Not boiling, heating. Yeah, Shania?
Brown.
Shania?
Ma'am, white.
Yes, that's right. Okay. After heating, this copper sulfate crystals becomes white or colorless. Okay. After heating, copper sulfate crystals becomes white. White. Okay. Okay, Rohan. Then next one. Next question.
Do you notice the water drops in the boiling tube? Where have this comes from?
Yeah. After this heating process, we can notice certain water droplets on the sides of that boiling tube. Okay. So you can write there. We can observe water droplets on the sides of the boiling tube. So can you tell me from where do this water droplets came from? Only copper sulfate crystals are there. We just heat that copper sulfate crystals.
I mean, that heating.
Yeah, evaporated from which one? Which substance?
So the sulfate, copper sulfate.
Yeah, it's from copper sulfate itself. Okay. So you can write there the water droplets are from evolved from copper sulfate crystals. Copper sulfate crystals. The water droplets are evolved from the copper sulfate crystals. Okay. Then, Noble, can you read the remaining? Activity 2.15. Fourth step.
Add two or three drops of water on the sample of copper sulfate obtained after heating.
Yes, you have to add again 2-3 drops of water on this copper sulfate obtained by heating. Okay, continue. Noble?
What do you observe?
Yeah.
The blue color of copper sulfate is
Restored. What do you observe? Is the blue color of the copper sulfate restored? Can you guess what will happen, sir, if we are adding again 2-3 drops of water to that heated copper sulfate crystals? What will occur? Is that blue colored reappears?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. It's just a guess, but it happens. Okay. The blue color of that copper sulfate crystals, it reappears due to the addition of water. Have you completed the slide, children?
Yes, ma'am.
These
Completed.
steps? Yes.
Completed.
Yes. So we can go to the next one. So the next step, add 2-3 drops of water to heated copper sulfate crystals. To heated copper sulfate crystals. Blue color reappears for the copper sulfate crystals. Okay. So that's about this activity. We just heat a few crystals of copper sulfate in a dry boiling tube. Then we can see that this blue colored copper sulfate, it turns into white. And certain water droplets can be observed on the walls of this boiling tube. Okay. So this water droplets, they are evolved from this copper sulfate itself. And when they lose this water from this copper sulfate crystals, it turns to white. Then we again add 2 or 3 drops of water into this heated copper sulfate crystals. It again back to blue color. Okay, that's the experiment. This is clear?
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
clear,
Clear.
children? Yes.
I'm clear.
Yes, wait. Justin, can you please read the steps? Justin,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, can you please read the steps?
Heat the crystals of the copper sulfate in a dry boiling tube.
Dry boiling tube, okay.
Color of copper sulfate blue. After heating copper sulfate, ma'am.
Yeah, you can't see? Okay, okay. Copper sulfate, sorry. Yes, yes.
Ma'am, can't see.
What about now?
Ma'am, it is no.
Yeah, okay.
After heating copper sulfate crystals become white.
Yeah.
We can observe water droplets on the sides of the boiling tube.
Yes.
The water droplets are evolved from copper sulfate crystals.
Yes. Okay, then.
Add 2 to 3 drops of water to heated copper sulfate crystals.
Okay.
Blue color reappears for the copper sulfate crystals.
Yes. So that's about the experiment. Okay. So from this experiment, what can we conclude?
Now, when we add the so copper sulfate 3 times, it will be.
Copper sulfate 3 times to.
No. It will be reappear. When
First of all, you can tell me what happens when this water removed from the crystals.
white color is
Yeah, it
there.
loses its color, right? So
Okay.
we can conclude that there is some water molecule present in that copper sulfate crystals. That's why it appear in blue color, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Then the loss of water from this copper sulfate crystals, it turns into white colored one or colorless. Loss of water will create certain change in the color of these crystals. Then we again add water into this copper sulfate crystals, the blue color reappears. So some amount of water is already there in that copper sulfate crystals. Not only in the case of copper sulfate crystals, we have learned sodium, yeah, that means washing soda, right? Washing soda. What's the chemical
ma'am.
formula? Washing soda. Srihari, washing soda. Unmute.
Yes.
Yeah. What's the chemical formula of washing soda? It is sodium carbonate. So can you tell me? Yeah.
Na2CO3.
Na2CO3. Then only Na2CO3 there?
Na2CO3,
Ah.
10H2O.
Yeah, 10H2O. Okay. Na2CO3, 10H2O. That means in this washing soda also water molecules are there. Okay. So in some molecules there is the presence of water molecules. Okay. In some molecules the presence of water molecules are there. So we are going to learn about such type of molecules. Just wait. Yes, it is known as water of crystallization. Water of crystallization. Okay. Fixed number of molecules of water molecules present in one formula unit of salt. Okay. It is known as water of crystallization. Fixed number of molecules of water. Here one molecule is needed. Fixed number of molecules of water present in one formula unit of salt. Number of molecules of water present in one formula unit of salt. So we have learned this example, Na2CO3, 10H2O, right? For the washing soda. So can you tell me how many water molecules are there in this washing soda?
Ma'am, 10.
Yes, 10H2O, right? 10H2O. Yes. In the case of next example, CuSO4, 5H2O. CuSO4, copper sulfate. Here it is 5H2O. So here 5 water molecules are there. Then the next one is CuS. Yeah, again the same example, right? Again it is CaSO4. CaSO4, 5H2O. So 5 water molecules are there. Then FeSO4, 7H2O. So 7 water molecules are there, right? And in the previous activity, this copper sulfate crystals, its actual chemical formula is CuSO4, 5H2O. Okay, yeah, Fizan.
Ma'am, in that one point is there CaSO4 point, that point why CaSO4 that point.
Yeah, see, along with the CuSO4, water molecules are there. To note that water molecules, we are using this dot.
Okay.
When you read, you can simply read CuSO4, 5H2O. Okay, it's another molecule. That's why we are using this dot to separate these molecules. Okay, so copper sulfate crystals, its actual chemical formula is CuSO4, 5H2O. They are blue in color. Okay, they are blue in color, and on heating strongly, they lose all the water of crystallization and form anhydrous copper sulfate. Anhydrous means presence of water. Okay, anhydrous means absence of water there. That's why it is converted to a white one, which is white. On adding water to anhydrous copper sulfate, it gets hydrated and turns blue. Clear?
Ma'am, 1 minute, don't remember.
Yeah. The fixed number of molecules of water present in one formula unit of salt. That is known as this water of crystallization. Okay, water of crystallization. Fixed number of molecules of water present in 1 formula unit of salt. So the water of crystallization in washing soda it is 10, copper sulfate it is 5, ferrous sulfate it is 7, then calcium sulfate it is 5. Just looking at the chemical formula and the number of water molecules there, we can able to find out the water of crystallization. Okay. Isha, can you please define this water of crystallization?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
should I read?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Fixed number of molecules of water present in 1 formula unit of salt.
Yeah. Fixed number of molecules of water present in 1 formula unit of salt. Example, Na2CO3, 10H2O. So the water of crystallization in this washing soda it is 10.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
ma'am, I sent one video on that about it as chemicals.
I didn't get the time to see that one. I will
Okay.
inform you whenever I watched.
Ma'am, or else that chemicals name.
Yeah. They were not mentioned about the name
Ma'am.
of chemicals in that video, Hussain.
Ma'am, that water treatment means cleaning the if in
They're
cleaning
using
that
chlorine, right?
swimming pool. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay.
No, I'll mention and I'll say mention.
Already mentioned about the chemical.
No. That the video I sent that some chemicals I forgot it and mention that.
Okay. Geraldine, can you please read the examples? And can you please tell me the water of crystallization in each one? Okay. Yes.
For example, CuSO4,
Little more louder.
CuSO4,
Hmm.
5H2O.
Yeah.
And the water molecule is 5.
Yes. That means water of crystallization also 5. Okay. Then
Na2CO3, 10H2O.
Hmm.
Here the 10.
yeah.
CaHO4, 5H2O.
Yes.
5. And FeSO4, 7H2O. 7 is water.
Yes.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
Agna cannot enter the class.
Why? She's not in the waiting room.
I don't know. She's asking for the password and all. She cannot enter the class.
Can you please send the anyone? Please send the ID and password of this waiting room.
Ma'am, I sent.
Okay.
I also had the same problem.
Ma'am, class
Morning.
ma'am, class 8 to 10 that no.
Yeah, but here no one in the waiting room.
Capital C and capital A that
That I wrote the correct password still. I couldn't enter. Now I entered through the link.
maybe that account problem. Ma'am, in YouTube I saw that if you delete that in our account in Zoom, it will okay.
Okay. Then Isha, what about now? Any message from Agna?
Yeah, ma'am, she's saying she can't enter.
Ma'am, it had happened to me, wrong password, and I cleared it.
Then what about the new password, Fizan? Do you know that?
Ma'am, no, ma'am, we want to, ma'am, if that problem come, we want to in the
So
Zoom.
you enter with link, isn't it?
That day I ended with the password and it came.
Then what about the password?
Wrong password.
I to end with the link
Yeah.
because I entered a correct password. Then I agree.
Ma'am, I in
I had to
YouTube,
enter with the link.
Okay, children. Now
Ma'am,
Agna is here, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Yes, okay. All of you, please switch on your videos.
Yes, ma'am.
Switch on your videos, not to you. Okay, have you completed, children?
Now the last point, form hydrosa.
Anhydrous.
Okay.
Don't insult us. Okay, Gauri, can you please read the slide?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Water of crystallization. Fixed number of molecules of water present in one formula unit of salt.
Yes.
For example, CuSO4 5H2O, Na2CO3 10H2O, CaSO4 5H2O, and FeSO4 7H2O.
Yes.
Copper sulfate crystals are blue in color, and on heating strongly they lose all the water of crystallization and form anhydrous copper sulfate, which is white. On adding water to anhydrous copper sulfate, it gets hydrated and turns.
Yeah. The meaning of anhydrous, that means absence of water. Okay. Absence of water. Hydrous means water is present there. So anhydrous, water is absent. Then we are going to learn about one such conversion between the loss of water molecules in that compound, that is gypsum and plaster of Paris. You all are familiar with plaster of Paris, right?
Yes, ma'am. And that doctors will put on
Yeah,
that
on
cement.
bandages. Yes.
Cement.
Good one. Yes. Okay, so we are going to learn about this one, plaster of Paris. Okay. It is prepared by heating gypsum at 373 Kelvin. It is prepared by simply heating gypsum at 373 Kelvin. Okay. The preparation of plaster of Paris by heating gypsum at 373 Kelvin. So we discussed about the previous activity. In the similar way, this plaster of Paris, it contains, that means here in the case of gypsum, it contains certain water molecules. When they lose this water molecules, it will be converted to this plaster of Paris. That's the difference. Okay. So on heating, it loses water molecules and becomes calcium sulfate hemihydrate. That's the name of this gypsum. Okay. Calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Sorry, that's the chemical name of plaster of Paris. Okay. Calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Calcium sulfate hemihydrate. CaSO4 half H2O. Only half molecule of H2O is there, which is called plaster of Paris. On heating, this gypsum loses water molecules and it will be converted to plaster of Paris. The chemical name of this plaster of Paris, it is calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Calcium sulfate hemihydrate. And its chemical formula, CaSO4 half H2O. CaSO4 half H2O. And this is the chemical reaction of conversion of this plaster of Paris into gypsum. Okay, plaster of Paris into gypsum. When we add water molecule to this plaster of Paris, it is converted again to gypsum. And it is used in hospitals as plaster for supporting fractured bones in the right position. And it is also used as a fireproofing material. That's the main two uses of this plaster of Paris.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, how the Paris name came?
Don't know. I think they were invented this one. Or it was earlier used in Paris. That's why. Just search for that.
Paris.
It is used in hospitals as plaster for supporting this fractured bones in the right position, and it is used as a fireproofing material. And just look at the chemical formula. Here there are two water molecules, right? So it exists in the form of gypsum. And if 1.5 H2O molecules lost from this molecule, it is converted to plaster of Paris. So in the case of plaster of Paris, it consists of only half water molecule, okay? Half water molecule. And in gypsum, it is 2 water molecules. So this plaster of Paris, it look like a white powder. When it is mixed with water, it will be converted to a solid one. Okay. We completed.
1 second.
Okay. So, well, can you please read the slide? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Plaster of Paris. Plaster of Paris is prepared by heating gypsums at 373 K. On heating, it loses water.
K stands for K for? No, that's a symbol, right? Here, along with this numerical, it is K. K for Kelvin. It's a unit of temperature, okay? K for Kelvin.
On heating, it loses water molecule and become calcium sulfate
Hemihydrate.
Which is called plaster of Paris. CaSO4 dot 1/2 H2O plus 1/2 H2O gives CaSO4
1/2 H2O, right? 1.5 H2O. Yes.
0.2 H2O. Used in hospital as plaster for supporting fractured bones in right position. Used as a fireproofing material.
Yeah. Yes. So that's about this plaster of Paris. Shizan, it is known as plaster of Paris because it's preparation from the gypsum found near Paris. That's why. Okay.
Okay.
The gypsum is found near the Paris, and they converted it into plaster of Paris substance. That's why the name, it is known as plaster of Paris. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, then this plaster of Paris, it is used for making certain toys. You can also write there, used for making toys.
And things.
Yeah.
Materials thing.
Yeah, materials for decoration.
Statues.
Yeah, I think you all are observed this toys or statues made up of this plaster of Paris.
Statues that one sculpture like that now.
Yeah, like certain, but they fell down, they breaks. Certain elephant structure or peacock, then certain goddess also made up of this plastic.
Elephant, yes ma'am.
I think these type of toys and statues are selling in front of certain temples, then churches, etc. Do you remember, children? Certain statues made up of certain type of material, when they fell down, they breaks. Okay, they all are made up of this plaster of Paris. That's it. So materials for decoration. Then, and for making surfaces smooth. And for making surfaces smooth. Smooth. These are certain other uses of this plaster of Paris. surfaces smooth. Have you completed?
Ma'am, we want write full uses. Only
Yes.
some.
You can write all uses according to the marks in the question paper.
Okay.
Not for this one, for your board exam. Coming exam in the form of MCQ, right? Yes. So 10 marks from chemistry, okay? 10, 10, 10. 10 chemistry, 10 biology, 10 physics, like that. Have you completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then there are two questions there. Page number 33. I think we had discussed till question number 3, right? No, 4. Then one more question. Write an equation to show the reaction between plaster of Paris and water. The same reaction. Okay, plaster of Paris and water. The CaSO4 half H2O plus 1 half H2O gives CaSO4 plus 2H, CaSO4 2H2O. Plaster of Paris is converted to gypsum on reacting with water. Okay. So we just completed this chapter.
Ma'am, next chapter which?
After this exam, I will start the next chapter. So tomorrow we can discuss the exercise questions behind this chapter. Okay. Then today itself, I will send you the notes of this chapter. Okay. Then if you have any doubt in any portion, you can ask me tomorrow. Okay, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then I will expect full marks for everyone for this MCQ. Only MCQ questions are there. So try to score full marks. Okay. Not through certain malpractices. You should learn well and attend well. Okay. So let me take your attendance. Just wait.
Ma'am, exercise.
Yes.
Ma'am, exercise questions will be asked.
Discuss tomorrow. Yeah.
Till all.
Not all. Only 10 questions are there, right? So you can expect questions from anywhere. You have to learn very well. I will not make this exam too difficult, but try to learn maximum. Okay. Because you have to attend the board exam. That's why. Okay, then all of you read this portion very well. Okay. Then we can discuss the remaining questions tomorrow. So thank you all.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
Anjali, please present. My network went that.
Yeah, I already marked your present. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you all. See you in the next
Thank you,
class.
ma'am.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.